Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Polybridge 3. If you're a fan of this game, then you've probably heard about my friend Tyler, known as Aliens Rock. You may have seen him in my other Polybridge videos under a different name, which thankfully he has changed for this. Otherwise, we would have had to Photoshop it to look like this. Now, he said he changed it for my benefit, but I think he was just trying to hide the fact that I always beat his scores. And by the way, Shopify have sponsored this video, but more on them later. But anyway, that does bring me on to what he did recently. He created this video, some architect propaganda, which you may have seen, where basically he used deepfakes, AI, and heavy video editing.
This is the most obnoxious thing I've ever experienced in my life.
To make it look like he beat all my scores. But today, I'm going to do what my British ancestors never could. We're taking it back. What do you think about that, Tyler?
I'm sorry, I thought this was going to be a challenge.
Yeah, I thought you might say that. So in his video, the first level that he beat me on was this one, Down and Around, where basically we have a sheep driving an old car, and then there's a huge blimp, and so we need to build a bridge that avoids it. So I came up with this, a sort of banana bridge that was split in the middle, if you remember. And then we've done the level for 10,269. Now, I'm still in the top 2%. I'm the 375th in the world. However, if we go to friends... What? He did it for 8,300? That's so cheap. How did you even go about doing that?
Squeak it up.
Huh, that's simple, hey? To save $2,000, like, I gotta remove more than that from my bridge. Oh, which means I'm gonna have to cheese this. I'm gonna have to use the dangly road technique, aren't I? I bet that's what he's done. He's that sort of guy. He'll use dangly roads. He doesn't care about the principles of engineering. I think, though, if I dangle wood, so we go boosh. So I then want to replace the bits of wood with road. However, then I've only got one bit of road left. So if I do it that side, it means if we just stretch all of these to the right a bit, yeah, then we're getting a lot closer. That's much better. Then I can shove some rope like there, perhaps. And then if I press play, oh, it does hold. Oh, what? Why did it break? Did the blimp, like, put air pressure on it? Why is that breaking over time? That's not how the game's meant to work, is it? I mean, I'm wondering, have the devs patched dangling roads? Maybe they have. I'm wondering, though, could I, like, reinforce these? Like, if we do... Yeah, if we do that, suddenly that side's okay. So if I do the same on that side... Oh, I'll tell you what. Okay, so that's actually holding. I don't think it's going to hold this car. But that sort of shored up the entire bridge. Annoyingly, going underneath, I can't get there with one piece. So I'd have to do two like that, which isn't ideal. But let's see what the stress does as... Oh, my... It's working. Oh, it nearly worked. 7,000... It nearly worked. It nearly worked. I feel bad I'm getting excited about not engineering. Okay. Let me try one more thing. I've definitely seen this in the gallery work for other people. So let's just see. We do rope, then road, then rope, then road. So we end up with something like this. If we watch in slow motion, we can see, oh, it's so rickety. Okay. Right. So I've done a lot of tweaking. I can see like these bits of road, they keep failing. Now I've tried doing like trusses on top like that, but I sort of had a thought. Maybe I could do, like I've just done a rope from that end to the next node. So oh, yeah, look at that. The road's like bright green. That means it's under a lot less stress. Yeah, but then this one went. So let's do the same there. And then when it goes again, that broke. Okay, well, I wonder. I mean, I could try and do this sort of thing again, but would it be worth replacing that with steel? Yeah, it's like a bit more expensive, but it's cheaper than doing long bits of rope. Okay, so after replacing all the bits of rope with steel, we end up with this. Oh my god, it's working. It's working. No, he doesn't have the power. What if I fast forward? It is creeping forward, but I think the wheel's going to go in the hole and then we'll never see it again. Yeah, that's not going to have the strength to get up, is it? Oh, now I do have a bit of road remaining. Would it be worth trying to do that? I've just replaced the steel at that end with road. Yeah, look, I've got rope over it anyway, so it is holding. It's still quite steep. I think it is moving though. It is moving, but we may have to wait a little bit. So, 2, 3, 4.
This is the sponsored part of the video, which means that I am technically a pro. It's from the leading commerce platform. They make it easy to do the following: start a new business, or take yours up a level, sell anywhere, in person, online, or through socials. So what you say?
They have options like the starter plan. Shopify. Use the link on screen for a free trial. Oh, it's so high. It's so high. But yeah, so thanks once again to Shopify for supporting the channel, allowing people to make their business ideas become reality, helping them to leave the 9-to-5 hustle behind like I did, but most importantly, allowing me to add professional singer to my CV. So to check them out, go to shopify.com/realcivilengineer for a free trial. Honestly, can't recommend them enough, but look, we've made it, which means, sorry old boy, I've beaten you by 500 quid. And yes, I had to steer away from engineering, but that is one checked off. Right, so the next bridge that Tyler beat my score on was this one called Checkbox, where there's a box that we got to push out the way with our bridge. So we came up with a tension bridge. I think we came up with one on grid, and we figured out it was identical to his original solution. However, for some reason in his video, he was so petty and immature that he shaved just $4 off mine.
Got him.
So I guess we'll just do that and we'll move on to the next one. That is another score beaten very, very easily.
You see, isn't enough to just beat Matt.
I must crush him.
And I'm glad you think that, Tyler. I really am. I really am. Anyway, the next level is this one. I'm pretty sure I'm turning American. I nearly said rerouting again. No, rerouting, which was this. And if you remember, yeah, we've got the start checkpoint up there we've got to get. But can you see all these nodes are grayed out? So if I try and delete everything, we have to keep this road in place. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm 590th. He's 30th. Oh, no. Okay, 2 grand. How do we save 2 grand? I'm looking under here. Like we've done a lot of support under there. That's 3 grand on its own. This one is another 3 grand as well. Would it be possible to make these under supports smaller? I think we got to go for the smallest wall brace we can get away with. Let's make it steel though. Then we'll copy that to the other side. And then I guess in order to like follow the force up, we should probably have our ramp there. So if we copy that piece to there and then just build from that point, maybe we can make a bridge strong enough. So yeah, let's put another road in. Okay, it holds. It does. It did hold, not for very long. I think if we try and arch this a bit more, it should be stronger. Yeah, that's not as red as it was. This end is still pretty red though. Maybe steeper's better. So as it goes steeper, it's not as red. Oh, yeah. Okay. So steeper is better. I think we're on to something. Ooh, that got quite far. All right, let's go. Let's just keep going steeper on this one. And then we've just got to do like a smooth little bridge so it gets back down to the other side. Maybe worth mirroring. Not entirely sure. Oh, no. Oh, okay, so that nearly worked. I mean, I can make this a bit stronger by lowering that. Let's have a look. I mean, it made it. You can see my original score there, 9,800. I've saved well over $1 grand, but the bridge did break, which isn't ideal, I won't lie. I need to save money, so I need to lose parts, really. So if I delete that and raise this up to make more of a jump, so let's try this. Oh, okay. We are on something. We are on to something. I'm now 136th in the world. But if we want to beat Tyler, we still got to go a little bit more. So I feel like there's 2 ways I can save. I can bring this road down. Now, the sort of limit for that is probably this end. Because the lower I go this end, the less likely we are to make that jump. Oh, and yeah, and we add a bit of a divot in there, which makes us kadonk. And you never want a kadonk on a bridge. Now, I've got 2 large pieces of steel on here. And these are pretty pricey. Like that's 900 quid on its own. If I could get away with wood, then that would be much cheaper. Although look, I can't quite reach. Now I think if I make that shorter, so that wood would reach this, yeah, it's not strong enough. Our only other choice is to try a wooden muscle. So basically the force that was coming down the steel, down the middle, that's going to be going through 2 wood pieces. We can change this angle to make it a bit deeper. Yes. Oh, nearly. Okay, so this broke in the middle, presumably because we haven't got as much force down there. I'll tell you what, actually. What if I just replace that with what I had on this side? Oh, no, it doesn't even work. Okay, so I was just tweaking. And I've realized this bit of steel at the end, randomly, if I swap it with road, the bridge actually survives for the police car to get across. Now, I imagine that's because the road weighs less. 1.45 polygrams, whereas the steel weighs... Wait, what? 0.19. What? Steel has no weight. So having more weight on the edges makes it stronger. I'm not entirely sure I know why that works, if I'm honest. but it does work almost. And look, it's cheaper than Tyler's, I think. So if we just try and tweak and we get to a point where it works, is that cheaper than him? Is that cheaper? Yes, in your face.
What?
Now, I'm 26th in the world. The cheapest is 7,700. So not actually that much cheaper. Maybe we can make this a bit smaller. Yeah, we saved a bit more. We're now 22nd. Oh, Powfly. He is a mod in my Discord and long-time Polybridge veteran. I reckon I can probably make this a bit smaller to try and beat him. Okay, we're 12th. We're 12th. Can we get to the top 10? Just tweaking pixels. This is peak gameplay, people. Okay, so I think that's where we're at. I've pretty much tweaked all the pixels on here. So 7,788. Where does that put us on the leaderboard? Oh, we are 5th in the world. Tyler, you're not getting that one back, mate. No chance. No chance. Anyway, the next level Tyler thought he outsmarted me on was Diamond in the Rock. So on the... Oh, yeah, I remember doing this one. I think I did really well on this one. I think I was like 5th in the world or something. Like, oh, I'm 94th now. That's not ideal. Thankfully, he was only able to beat me by a small amount. But what are the lowest? 11,000. Okay, I feel like then there's probably a cheap and nasty way of doing this. Because if we look at this level, this cannot be deleted. This diamond in the middle, it's always going to be there. So trying to trim this down, there isn't too much we'll be able to do. Like, if we watch with the stress on, I think, yeah, all these go very, very red. Although, actually, quite a lot of it does stay green. I feel like these edge pieces, they probably can't be tweaked too much. Maybe this in the middle can? And we know the cheapest way to save money in this game is to lose pieces. So what I'm wondering, could I get away with, like, deleting a piece and then trying to balance like that sort of thing? I think if I'm supported on that node, then that will make this a lot sturdier. Ooh, that was the piece that broke. I don't know if this is going to be strong enough, if I'm honest. I mean, actually, I could put road in. Road is nearly double the price of wood, though. So does that actually save me anything, really? I don't know. If it works, it might. Okay, it's worked. Let's delete that side, and we'll try the exact same thing. So just copy, mirror. So 14,700. Ooh, that's quite nice, you know. Oh, no! No! Why did that break suddenly? All right, well, I guess just lower that a little bit. Okay, that worked. We've moved up the rankings, but it's still expensive. Oh, this means I'm going to have to... I feel like I know what I have to do. Oh, I don't want to do it. I don't want to, but I think we're going to have to dangly road it. So if we double dangle, I reckon that's got to be the solution, like the cheese here. And then we probably have to do what we did before with... Oh, we don't have rope. I don't even know. Do I just do, like... little bits of steel like this? So I remember seeing ages ago on the gallery, someone did that and they just had like tiny little pieces of road dangling down. I don't know if this is actually going to be cheap. Okay, I feel like this could work. This could work. Okay, so let's copy this to the other side. Oh man, the things I'll do to try and beat a rivalry. Oh, it broke. It broke. Oh, and we're up to 13,800, so I can't really do a lot here. Maybe I want to try this, like, not dangling as much, because it's the nosedive that's killing us. Now, the more we dangle, the stronger we'll be, but let's try... I don't know. Let's try that for now. Now, is this engineering? I'm not sure. I mean, some say engineering is just cheating. But let's see if this... works. Oh, it does work. It does work. Oh, it's holding both. Okay, we had a gap in the middle, but if we dangle a bit of road, let's just copy that one, shove it there. Oh, no. The trouble we've got is, yeah, as it goes up, it sort of like clunks over. Like if I dangle road like that. Oh, no. Okay, well, game is just doing whatever it wants now. Basically, I can get it to work if I don't put anything in the middle there. But look, if I just dangle a bit of road there, that's the only change I've done. So that shouldn't affect anything really. It snaps straight away. I really want to know how he did this. I mean, I could just go watch his video, but the amount of slander against me.
Now this right here is a good bridge. This should light a fire under Matt's ass.
Okay, what if we try something different? What if we dangle from these like that? So this middle bit, the road is lower. No. All right, so what about that? I've just got rid of the things that I was dangling. I've basically just got a road from that point to the middle to that point, and I've supported it in the middle, so you can sort of see how that works. It's just so there's not as much as a... It's working. It's working. It's working. Okay, 13,881. Is that cheaper than him? Yes! Get in! Oh, I completely cheesed it. But we did. Oh, man, I can't believe we did it. Oh, and I got a bit of dangly road there that I don't need. So that's 270 quid I can save. Hopefully, bridge still works with that bit gone. No, it doesn't. What? Okay, game, explain to me how having a piece there makes this bit over here stronger. What? Still, that is our solution. Whether you want to call me an architect or not, don't really care. Main thing is we beat Tyler, and I can't imagine he's happy about it.
No.
Okay, so the next bridge that cheeky little boy beat my score on was this one. And you may remember I cheesed this one a little bit by putting a little block there so that only the bottom vehicle could go first, which got me a price of 37 grand 500 quid. But if you remember from the thumbnail of that video, there is a way of doing this where I can delete all of that road underneath. And that involves doing this setup where we hang the truck from the vehicles above using bits of road and wood, which allows us to have a bridge like this, which carries that underneath. You may remember that from the thumbnail. So I've recreated it here and I've proper trimmed it down. And look at that. We beat Tyler's score by 4 grand. And I'm 17th in the world. And the last level he beat me at was this one. Now, this was another one I cheesed. I just remembered what one it is. So if I just delete that, what's meant to happen is the car goes first, goes through the checkpoint, then that triggers the boat in the background to come. So you then have to build a hydraulic to drawbridge that out the way, because then these two guys go, and at the moment, they just plop into the sea. So I quite ingeniously came up with this, but that allows the car to drag the two bikes across. Meaning, as long as we get to the flags before the boat hits, we complete the level without a broken bridge. So yeah, you can see I'm currently 25th in the world, but Tyler is 18th.
This bridge is my baby. I must defend it with my life.
However, he's only shaved like 200 quid off, which makes me think he either did exactly the same design as me, or maybe he still used a hydraulic and I can shave a lot. Now, watching with the stress on, you can see that side goes very red. All these cables go red. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to save much here. I mean, it's only 200 quid, but I really think we're going to struggle. And what I'm thinking is essentially we make the middle bridge span shorter. So if we did that instead, we could probably make that one rope, but then we're going to have to support this piece from the edge. You sort of want that shape when you're doing these. Yeah, if I rope from there, then I'm holding this in place. So then I just need to truss this. Does that work? Oh, it's going... Yeah, that bit at the bottom just snaps. It's because this needs to go lower. I mean, I feel like there's potential here. Ooh, okay. So this side worked. We're now supporting more of the bridge, which means potentially we can replace some of these cables with rope. Let's see how they get on. Oh, okay, that one broke. But what if I bring that down? Is that better? Oh, that works. Okay, that works. Can I then do that one as rope as well? I think I might be onto something. Okay, that one did actually break. Fine, we'll leave the middle one as cable. But 29,644. Is that cheaper than what I had? I can't actually remember. Don't even know what I'm aiming for. What am I aiming for? Oh, no, 29,381. So whilst I've made this middle bit cheaper, this is more expensive. I mean, how red did those bits go? I mean, ooh, they went pretty red. I assume I can't get away with wood. No, it doesn't even hold itself. What about road, though? Oh, what broke there? Oh, the steel at the bottom. That is because the road weighs more than, like, the steel and wood. Yeah, so even replacing one of these with road, the extra weight is just making this completely get annihilated. Now, this costs 712. What if we do a cheeky muscle? You save, like, 60 quid. Our muscles gonna be strong enough here. Ooh, yes, they are. Okay, so we can do a couple more. And then does that work? Yes, it... Oh, no, it doesn't. Right, I honestly don't know how to make this one cheaper. Like, if I replace any of these with road, which is cheaper, this steel bar just breaks. And I don't know how to fix it, if I'm honest. So maybe that's as cheap as we can get this side. Perhaps we can get rid of steel on this side. If we get rid of that and swap with wood... Is that strong enough? No. What about with road? Oh, ooh, that worked. That beat Tyler's score. Decent. The top ones are 27 grand. I need to try and swap that with rope. That would save me all the money. What's the saving from cable to rope? about 400 quid. Nah, I was wondering, could I make the span shorter again by copying this, like doing that sort of thing? But look, we're still on 30 grand. So I'm going to guess that the 27 grand design probably has hydraulics in. Let's see if there's one in the gallery. Oh, there aren't any. But here is one. Oh, look at that. That's base. Hey, are they? No way. Okay, how does this one vary compared to mine? Like the middle bit, I think that's identical. It's even got a cable in the middle. So he hasn't saved by doing cable. That's like a good 500 quid cheaper than mine. The left side, there is road. I couldn't get road on. The truss number of pieces, I think it's identical. We've got rope there. Just a single bit of steel at the bottom. Oh, look, right side, there's no road at all. It's just wood. Hang on, did I even try that? Could I have just done that to save a few hundred quid? No, I couldn't. What? Although actually, if I pull this out here, then that did work just. Oh, and I'm only 8 quid off 10th. 1 second. 10th in the world. I still don't understand how they got road to work there. Maybe it's because they used rope up there. So that weighs 0.29 polygrams. If it was rope, we know that's going to weigh less, 0.14. Does that allow you to put road there because there's less load on the bridge? No, not a clue. I'll take 10th and beating Tyler, though. Anyway, with that, we've reclaimed all of our rightful spaces higher up the leaderboard than that naughty little aliens rock. Is it even like a piece of rock? Like aliens rock? Or is he saying like aliens, like they rock? Yeah, man. Aliens rock. I don't know. It makes no sense. All I do know is next time we've got the final level of this world to do. And then we're on to the lava lagoon. But for now, I'll say peace, love, and bridges. Bye, guys.